I'm Mike Hebert, owner of Cantex Roofing and Construction. Every day is game day, and we'll get it right when it comes to your roofing, construction, windows, and mirrors. Call Cantex Roofing and Construction today. Together, we are one serving you.
Lubbock Sports Medicine, they are the doctors for everything orthopedic. And if you don't know what orthopedic means,
well, you hope you don't have to find out.
Yeah, exactly. They can help you with knees and hips and shoulders and ankles, and they can just help you. And
we're at the age where a lot of our friends have had
Yeah.
knees and hips, and not so many ankles, but a lot of knees and
we
hips.
turned our ankles when we were younger. That's when we did that. And Achilles, they can help you.
They not only can, they have.
Yep.
Helped me with my Achilles. I got somebody else's Achilles.
Yeah, it's a transplant.
Don't know whose.
But evidently there was kind of a spastic.
Pretty sure he's not of the living. So.
If you see a guy
donated his Achilles.
See a guy limping around.
Well, I donated my Achilles to a needy fellow in Lubbock.
All right, anyway. We'll be back.
Lubbock Sports Station with Sports Talk with Thedford and Ashby on Double T 97.3.
That's given the appearance of being one of those days.
I don't think you can donate your Achilles while you're living. That would be awkward.
Yeah, I don't know. Really rich cartel type people, sorry people.
Yeah.
They will find, if their loved one needs, say, a kidney, they'll go fetch a kidney, and it might be somebody that.
You've been watching
sort of like
too many movies.
Yeah, that's not on the Hallmark Channel, that particular.
All right. Lubbock Sports Medicine, great team of doctors. The PAs are awesome. You'll love working with them. Go to LubbockSportsMed.com and check them out. Tide Dry Cleaners, 4511 98th and 19th and Quaker. They are the dry cleaning and laundry you ought to be using. We love them. I mean, we absolutely love what they do. They do a great job at Tide. All-American Eatery out on Highway 87. Gary and I were there yesterday. Had a great lunch, and then he went by this morning, I'm sure.
I had the Marshall Sharp yesterday, and I like it.
Yeah, I had the Bam Morris.
On sourdough bread.
Like I do every time.
Yeah.
But
I'll venture off
fingers.
every now and then. But it's hard to beat the steak fingers.
Abel and Jennifer, I'm telling you, they do a tremendous job. All-American Eatery. And then Senior Benefit Solutions, this is Laurie Kasler. And if you don't know what's going on with Medicare, and you don't.
No, you don't.
So Laurie does. And you can talk to her. She'd love to talk to you. And she can get you straight. And it doesn't cost anything to go in for a session.
No.
She'll talk to you and get you squared away and all those guys. I don't know how she does make money somehow, but
a lot of people want to get their learn on, but they don't want to pay for their learn.
Yeah,
this is a good way to go down and just figure out exactly what you need to do and where you need to do it.
Here is her work number: 806-781-3904. 781-3904. That's Laurie Kasler with Senior Benefit Solutions. All right,
let's call Ray Hayward a little bit early. You can wait a couple of minutes. Are we caught up on everything we need to talk about?
Yeah, well, we were going to talk about the lighting on the floor, and I heard that's why they can't do 5 podiums at the NCAA, because they have some lights, and it wouldn't work if they had a 5th deal.
Well, I'll tell you, the floors at the
that was
Kansas
the same
City
floor. It looked like. How did they do that? The floor last night looked the same. But I mean, they had the same Big 12
did
design.
It change colors?
No, I didn't see that.
Well,
I didn't get to watch.
Wood.
I didn't get to watch
That's
much.
a fancy wood floor. What they need to go down to the Q4 store and say, hey, we need a floor for tonight.
Yeah, how do you get that? That's what I was wondering.
And I think the only thing I can figure out, I don't think, because they did it the week before with the women, I just don't think ladies cut with the torque and the force that the guys do, because I don't remember them falling like the guys did, and people getting hurt and all. So I guess they got.
Well, there was a problem, and you know it was a problem because they changed.
If they changed the floor in mid tournament, and I think it's probably they're a little afeared of lawsuits too. The NCAA will run away from a lawsuit if they can.
Of course, that's the Big 12. That's who did that, the Big 12. And we just get there's so much.
Well, Lormark,
crazy.
Was it Lormark? What's his name? Yormark is he's sort of cutting edge. He's out there, and let me tell you what. If you're cutting edge, a lot of the things you try don't work, but a lot of them do. And I'm all for cutting edge. I'm all for thinking outside the box. Like softball today, they're going to play a doubleheader today. That ain't on the schedule.
Yeah.
Somebody thought and said, "Hey, let's do something commonsensical. Let's play." Speaking of commonsensical, and one of our favorite Red Raider baseball,
he's got common sense,
folks, is joining us right now. And it's Ray Hayward. Ray, hang on. Don't say anything important. I got to put my headset on.
Go ahead. Say it, Ray. Say the most important thing you know.
I don't have my headset on. Go ahead.
Do you know anything important? Hey, we look good, Ray. We look good. Are you having fun?
Yeah, I guess. I'm up here in Oklahoma, taking care of my dad. So.
How is your dad? How old is your dad?
He's 87.
87.
87. Yeah, he's doing okay though. I mean, we've been spending some time together, and which is great. And
good.
Enjoying being up here and just taking the time and enjoying it.
Good.
So
how you doing?
I'm doing good. I mean,
you sound good.
Everything seems to be going good. I usually talk better in the morning. Once I start talking a little bit, my voice kind of leaves. But other than that, so far so good.
That is good. You're a walking miracle, is what you are. You really are.
Yeah.
And the good Lord took care of you.
He sure did. And he continues to. So, but no, I'm thankful for that. And there's a lot of good things, and there's a few glitches. My wife lets me know about them every now and then.
It's not all perfect.
Other than that, I'm doing pretty good. So, but that's good to hear you guys. I haven't been around for a while, so it's been good to hear you because I usually listen to you guys on Saturday. So.
Oh, look me in the eyes and tell me that.
No, I do. I'm usually up and. Well, when this time of year, getting up, getting ready for a ball game usually, and listening to you for the most part. So,
we appreciate it.
Ray, I hear that a lot, and then I'll go, they say, well, we listen every Saturday to you. It's a husband and wife, and I say, oh, yeah, okay, who was on last week? Well, we don't get a chance to listen every week. But.
And that's no problem because we can't remember who was on last week.
And that's the truth.
If they could say anything they wanted to, we'd go, oh, yeah.
Yeah, they could say, Idi Amin Dada, and we go, yeah, okay, I guess you're right. So anyway.
No, I do. No, I get back, I've been getting back, every couple of weeks or so, and reuniting with my wife and my grandkids and everything. So, no, my mom passed away here at the end of the year, and so my dad's kind of here by himself, and been a little bit of a struggle, but we're getting through it, and it's going to be okay. So,
well, would he consider moving to Lubbock?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think I could get him off this farm, and I don't think it's going to happen because he's got his routine, and he gets out and walks around the pond behind the house and, with the dog, and that's his deal. And he does it 3 or 4 times a day and watches the Fox News most of the day.
That's not, Ray, that's not healthy to watch too much news.
No, I know it. And that's why I get the heck out of there, and I'm outside doing stuff, whatever it might be. I'm usually down the barn just trying to clean something or, pick something up or something. But no, I don't. It doesn't take me long, and I'm doing something else. So, but
does he drive? Does he drive still?
He does. While I'm here, I do most of it though. But yeah, he can still drive. He goes over to the town and gets his mail from the post office box. It's about 3 or 4 miles away, and he's got his little routine that he does, and
a simple life.
So
That's just what I was thinking.
Simple life.
A great, simple life. And
it's pretty simple.
So many times, it's people don't realize how wonderful that is. We're so hectic nowadays.
Have you
it is. And
have you gotten a chance to watch our baseball team much, Ray?
I've kept up with them. Yeah, I've watched them. I've watched them a couple of times. I came out to one game when I was home, and then I got all the scouts. The friends of mine are called. I talk to them and ask them how they are and how they're doing and stuff. So they keep me up on everything. But sounds like we got obviously better than what we were last year.
Yeah,
anyway.
I think that's safe to say. So, now time will tell as we get more into more of the meat of the schedule and all. But I was going to see Perko. Perko, is that it? Perko?
Yeah, Perko.
Perko last night. I enjoyed watching him as much as I've enjoyed watching pitchers for several years out there. Because he changes speeds and he doesn't try to throw it by people and all that. And I was hoping you got a chance to watch him because it was really enjoyable to watch somebody that was actually pitching instead of just trying to throw it by them. So that's like you said, that's called pitching, and it's fun to watch when a guy can do that and move the ball around, change speeds, and use different pitches in different situations, and have the control and command to be able to do that. And if we can get that, like I said, you hear a lot of the old timers say the same thing. I mean, they're all pretty much tired of this velocity stuff and all that, but that stuff's not going to go away. We got the computer guys in there, and they're all got all these statistics and analytics and all this stuff that tell them differently. So and every pitch you throw shows it out there on the scoreboard how hard you threw it. So
and what's crazy about it too is not only that, but every pitch is they've got the spin rate, the angle, all this stuff, which what's crazy about it is most of the time a trained eye, whether it be a pitching coach or a scout, can look and tell you, that's not a sharp enough breaking ball, or the spin rate's not good enough on that, and need to work on it. But now, the way the kids are being brought up, as I'm talking grade school, junior high, all the way, it's almost like they've got to have the numbers in front of them to show that, hey, I need a better spin rate, rather than a coach saying, hey, we need to tighten that pitch up a little bit, or whatever, and maybe change the grip or do something on it. But now they've got to have the numbers, and that's why Tim and them at the ballpark have got all that stuff now to be able to show these kids, hey, look, here's your spin rate, here's your numbers, because they want to see that. And
I was going to say, whether you believe in it or not, you got to do it, because the kids think they're getting slighted if you can't tell them crap like that.
Yeah, they don't think you know what you're doing, and it would hurt recruiting and everything else. So that's why they do it, and I think it's a good thing for them, and I think they'll start getting some pitchers and some guys in there that they maybe couldn't have got before because of not having that. So it should help. It should help. I hope it does, and hope they have all the success in the world. Hope they win. I mean, heck, I'm a Red Raider. I want them to win. So
hey guys, this is Ray Hayward, great college pitcher, big league pitcher, pitching coach for years. During some wonderful years out here at Tech, he was the pitching coach. And Ray, I look at you as sort of an intellectual guy, a guy that loves baseball. I'm out there last night, and it's the second or third inning, and the stands are maybe half full, and we're playing a good conference team in here. And I looked over at Cochran, who's sitting next to me, and Johnny Grimes, who came down and visited with us. And I said, I think the problem is that they know it's going to be a 3 or 3.5 hour game, so there's no real reason to get there for the beginning. Because I don't know if anybody gets there for the beginning and stays till the end. Oh, I'm sure they do, but percentage-wise, not many. I mean, if you show up on time, you leave early, and if you show up late, you might make it to the end of the game. But I don't know if you thought about that or not, but what are a couple of 2 or 3 things they could do to help the pace of the game?
Well, I think first of all, that's just a product of our society. Everybody's in a hurry now. Everybody wants things done quick and everything. I mean, just go driving somewhere. Everybody's got to get there. Everybody's in a hurry. I really notice it now with my dad because he lets me lets me know it. But they've tried the pitch clock and different things. I'll be honest with you, to keep the game the way it's always been, I think it's going to be hard to do stuff to speed it up. I really do. They've done the pitch clock deal and tried to speed things up, and I don't know, maybe limit some of the timeouts and the time of timeouts. You got a time that you can spend out there, and that's it. You got to leave.
All right, I'm going to tell you two. I'm going to tell you two, and I'm going to get your opinion on them. One of them will never happen, but it's a great idea, even though I came up with it. Do completely away with ball 4. 3 strikes, you're out. 3 balls, you walk, and the pitchers will have to go right at the hitters. You'll have hitters swinging. I mean, it'll be a lot more interesting game because they all go to 3-2, 2-2, or do away with strike 3. Strike 2, you're out. Get in there and swing the darn bat.
Make everything a 3-2 like we do with softball used to.
Yeah.
Counts 3-2 when you go to the plate.
Yeah.
You got one pitch.
I agree. That will definitely speed the game up. But then again, the purists of the game are going to go, wait a minute.
I'm not.
We're going to have to start all new stats. Because this is going to be a different game.
Exactly.
Well, I think I prefaced it by saying it ain't going to happen. So
yeah.
All right, here's my other one. Have the umpires, Ray, call the entire strike zone. I mean, like last night.
The whole
Call the bottom of the knees, call the letters, and call it. And because don't be calling strikes balls, because we're going to be out here long enough. If you call strikes, call the entire strike zone and widen the strike zone.
I've always said it. If you can hit it, it's a strike. If
get a bigger plate
in an area where you can hit, it's a strike. Of course, I'm a pitcher too, so
if you can hit it. Hey, Ray, you're one of our.
You better swing.
That's exactly right. You got to swing.
There you go,
Ray. You're one of our favorites. We appreciate your time. I'm glad you're doing well.
Tell your dad hello. From us.
Wish your dad well.
Good hearing from you.
All right.
Ray, thank you, buddy. You're great.
You bet.
Talk to you again.
Well, I appreciate that. Thank you.
Betcha.
Bye-bye.
Had a lot of people wondering where Ray's been.
Sports talk conversations with a good laugh mixed in. This is the Sports Talk with Thedford and Ashby podcast from Double T 97.3, presented by Cantex Roofing and Construction.
There's so much more. I'm telling you, they got great food, great salads, and it's just a wonderful restaurant. 66th and Milwaukee. It's Mickey Rogers.
Friendly staff.
Oh yeah, they're great, and get it to you quickly. Got all the fixings for the hamburgers, and they're fresh out of the garden every day. That's the way they do it.
Fuddruckers. And
also Dave's Hot Chicken on 82nd, just east of Milwaukee. That's Mickey Rogers, too. Stop in and see him there. And then Q4 for everything sports you need and fashion, y'all. It's absolutely a wonderful store for everybody in the family. Huge shoe department. They do trophies.
Hey, you're driving around one day, and you don't, hey, what are we going to do? Just go walk around Q4. It's a big-time store.
It really is. Brad White's doing a great job.
We now return to Sports Talk with Thedford and Ashby on Double T 97.3.
J&W Services, Linco Distributors, Midland, Texas. This is a couple of Red Raiders down there, I'll tell you that. But they help everybody in the oil and gas business. And if you're in that business, you ought to have them on your team because they can help you with parts and getting parts, making parts to keep you up and running. And I think you need parts in that business.
Yes, you do. And you got to replace them. And we're very thankful for them because they're one of the main reasons that we're on down in Midland, Odessa.
Exactly. Big time. And we appreciate
glad we are. That's Red Raider country.
And Scott Blakely and the whole team down there at J&W Services. And then Mighty Wash, we're thankful for them. They're all over Lubbock. They're down in the Permian Basin, eastern New Mexico, and all out of Lubbock, Texas. That's a homegrown, home-owned.
How many of them are there?
There's a bunch. I bet there's 15 or 20 of them now.
Oh, I'd say at least, yeah.
Yeah, probably 20.
Yeah.
Around 6 or 7 in Lubbock. And that car wash business, that must be a good business.
It must be. But a lot like convenience stores, banks, and churches. Car washes.
Well, Mighty Wash.
We got our share of them.
It is what do they call it? An auto bath. That's what they call it.
Somebody's always thinking, aren't they?
A great job. Go see him at Mighty Wash. All right, we're going to get Toddrick. Let's go ahead and call him.
Yeah, let's talk some basketball because this is fixing to be a neat time of year. Tomorrow, they're going to pick the men's brackets for the NCAA tournament and the women's. Why the women got thrown into this week, I don't know. Because they used to be a week ahead, didn't they?
Yeah.
And I thought it was brilliant to sort of give them the limelight there, and then here come the men afterwards. Or flip it around. I don't care. But I don't think you should be playing them on top of each other.
Well, I don't know why they didn't either. They could have had their selection show last week.
I thought they should have.
But they didn't.
But they didn't.
Anyway, maybe there will be a bigger crowd.
Nobody asked us.
After the men's selection show.
They must think it's going to be.
I think 5 o'clock on Sunday is when the men's selection show begins.
Yeah, and we're going to have our men and our women in the tournament, and you never know what's going to happen when you get in the tournament.
Yep. Well, Toddrick Gotcher is with us, former Red Raider great in his own right, and now he is on the staff with Texas Tech, and I bet you're glad to be back, aren't you, Toddrick?
Yes, sir. I'm very glad to be back. It's been a long time, and it's no place I'd rather be, so I'm very excited.
I see you on the sideline. You're actually coaching them up, aren't you?
Oh, yeah. We all have our different roles, and, it's fun to just talk to the guys and talk basketball and coach them up as best as I can. So we have a great relationship all around with the staff and players, and it's going well.
Hey, I got a question for you, Toddrick. This is Gary Ashby. When you look down there, I run out of fingers and toes. I can't count all the coaches that y'all have down there. But how do you know where you're supposed to sit? Do you work your way up to the closer to the head coach's seats, or do you draw before the game where you sit, or do you just go sit?
So actually, we have our names on the base of our seats where we have literally, like, I can't count either while I'm coaching, and I don't know where I'm supposed to go either. But we actually have name tags on our seats every game, away in, home, so kind of keeps us in line. And we know who we're sitting by, so it kind of helps that too.
You recognize them. It's a whole deal when y'all in the pregame. Y'all all got to slap hands with each other, and that's extending the pregame.
You got to come out. You got to come out a little early.
Get all our hands slapping done.
Yeah, that's all love right there. So we definitely saying let's go do this. Let's do it right. So we love it.
Toddrick, where have you been? Where have you been before coming back?
I spent the last 9 to 10 years in Europe. So I spent 3 years in Greece, 3 years in Romania, Turkey, Macedonia. In my last stop was in Poland this past year. Very cold country, but very fulfilling, and the lifestyle in Europe, man, it's nothing that compares, and I love it.
Oh, I'm trying to figure out the names of these places. You couldn't even say the name of the team you're on. Somebody say what team you're on. You go, I don't know, I can't say it.
Oh, I love when people ask me that. People ask me that all the time, and I'm like, it's not even worth explaining to you what team I played for, because you won't even look it up or know. But
no.
That's the fun part about it. When I signed a contract over there, I YouTube it and pray and see what happens when I get there.
YouTube and prayer.
Yeah. You were the Polish Cup MVP in 2025, wow. And your team won the deal, I guess, in 2025, and you had got the remote Romanian Cup in 2022.
Oh, you're just a winner.
Yeah, he's always been a winner.
Yeah, I was about to say, winning travels. So that's a good thing. Wherever we go, we try to win. So I try to keep it that way everywhere I go.
Well, Toddrick played at Lakeview Centennial in Garland, Texas. He was ranked as the number 2 player in Texas.
Oh, wow. Who was number 1?
LeBron Nash he went to Oklahoma State. So we had some good battles when he went to Oklahoma State, and he's a Dallas guy too, and we grew up together. So it was fun battles throughout our careers all the time.
Yeah, that's great. That is great. Y'all went to the state finals 2 years in a row. I take it you didn't win it because your junior and senior year, because they said you just went to the state finals.
Yes. So our first year, we lost in the championship, and our second year we lost as well. We lost Marcus Smart and Phil Forte with they were Flower Mound Marcus. And the crazy thing about it, Phil Forte is he's at West Virginia. We're still good friends and talk about those games all the time. So it's good times.
All right. Well, good times weren't over the couple of days ago. What exactly happened up in Kansas City, and what did you think of that floor?
Oh, I mean, you know, me growing up, as far as the floor, I mean, it is what it is. You come out and play the game of basketball. I remember growing up outside and playing in dirt. So that is nothing to really, you know, speak about as far as the floor, because I grew up, and that's just how it is. That's a circumstance. You just got to come out and play. But besides the floor, I mean, I would say there's a really good team. I mean, you see how last night they had a good fight against Arizona, lost on a buzzer beater, but I mean, they're top 5 team, and they came out to play. You have to give Lipsy his credit too. He came out as a senior and did what he did best to push his team to win.
Well, wait a minute, Toddrick. After Toppin gets hurt, we go up there to Iowa State, and they're a very good team, and we just kicked them. We
did kick them.
We made them cry, made them tear up, and then just the opposite happens, and I just,
it's an emotional game. I'll tell you that.
Well, and here's something I noticed, and I'm sure you've played a lot of basketball, but it just seemed like they're letting the players play so rough.
They foul every time.
Well, I was going to the restroom. We're in a restaurant, and I'm going to the restroom, and when I get up, our guy's dribbling down the court, and they fouled him when he first gets the ball. Then they fouled him around midcourt. Then he got down to the other end. They fouled him again. He got fouled, and they took the ball away from him the third time. And I'm sitting there going, just call every third foul. I mean, it's just like it's so rough. Am I wrong?
Well, oh yeah, it's a physical game, and you have to think when we played at their house, you know, we jumped out on them early, and we kind of did the same thing in a Big 12 tournament as well. Jumped out early, but I mean, they're a physical team. They have big bodies. They're going to use it. There's always a saying, and you know, in basketball, the ref can't call every foul, can he?
No.
So you can be physical. It reminds me of my time with West Virginia. I mean, they did pressing and they fouled a lot, but you can't call every call. So the more physical you are, the refs kind of have to swallow their whistle sometimes. So that happens, and I mean, you got to play through it and just play through the physicality.
Well, that's really their game plan. It's just they foul so much,
and that was West Virginia.
You can't call it. Yeah, you can't call it all. You really, and there's high school teams that do that. They press and they foul and they push, and I'm telling you, it affects offensive players, that kind of defensive pressure, big time.
And if you get referees that aren't calling it, they'll just do it even more. And that's what I think happened the other day. But our tall guys, our 7-footers, it seemed like they don't know how to pressure and push and all without getting called for fouls. What's the difference of our guys? Because it seems like we get fouls called on our bigs, and they go down the other end, and it's just like, good gosh, look at them down there. Looks like wrestling.
I mean, that's funny. I mean, we teach. Coach does a good job, and the staff does a good job of teaching physicality and showing hands. I mean, sometimes you foul. Sometimes you foul just to not give up any easy buckets, or I mean. You know, you can send them to the free throw line to just be physical at that place. But, I mean, sometimes guys just get handsy, that's part of the game, too. So you kind of have to read the refs and see how the game is played. And you can kind of get that feeling from the first media or the second media. You kind of get how the game's going to be called, and you have to adjust.
Or if you're going to keep them from making an easy basket, you tell them if you're going to foul them like that, go ahead and foul them. Go ahead and leave a mark.
For sure, we make them earn it at the free throw line, and rebound the ball after that. So that's part of the game.
Well, I think of course, I'm older, Toddrick, and we've lost a lot of the purity of basketball. Where you cut and set good screens. The screens, most of the screens nowadays, I think, are illegal screens.
Yeah.
But. They call it every now and then.
About every 15th one.
Yeah. And you just miss a lot of the purity of basketball of the offensive side. Offenses it just gets sloppy to me. And I'm not talking about us. I'm talking about everybody that's happening to. Because the defenses are so physical. But it is what it is, right, Toddrick? You got to do what you can.
Absolutely. I mean, the defensive – if you want to play good defense, the role is to pretty much disrupt the offense flow, So even if it's a hard screen, like if you put two on the ball, the emphasis is to, put some pressure on that point guard and make the big make plays or things like that. Different teams have different strategies. So, I mean, that's what one thing we're really good at, and Coach Linder, Coach Chris, and Coach Mac, they do a good job of putting the guys in great positions to beat those systems or whatever the opponent throws at us. So we're still getting better at that. And in the tournament, we don't know who we play yet until tomorrow, but we'll have that same game plan. And once we know who we play, we can read that and go from there.
Let me ask you something, Toddrick, about Grant McCaslin. He's been a friend for a long time, back when he was here with Coach Dickey. And he is absolutely an amazing coach. He is inspirational. He's tough. I'll give him that. He's tough. But
yes,
he's an amazing coach, isn't he?
Yes, he he's one of one, is what we call it now, and he's one of the best to do it. I mean, he gets those guys going at a rate that I haven't seen, honestly, in a while. He pulls the best out of you from any – like, if you don't think you can give more, he pulls that out of that guy and the next player. And, I mean, it brings the most out of these guys. And he knows it when you – like, he knows what you have within yourself, and that's what he pulls out of you. So that's one thing I give to him. And the family environment, everyone loves each other on staff. The players love each other, and the players love being in the gym and around each other. So he preaches that every day. And, I mean, like I said, he's one of one, so he's elite.
All right, we got a lot of woe is me fans that and I remember back we went up to the Big 12 tournament. We got beat the first round. I think it was by Cincinnati. And we came home and we're thinking, we're just not playing very good. Things aren't going very good. And I'll be darned if we didn't wind up playing for the national championship that very same year that we just,
should have won it.
Yeah, and should have won it. All right, say something that would make us all feel better about this bunch, because we've lost 3 in a row. And I'm hoping wherever we go that they don't send a team with a bunch of big bullies, big bruisers, because I think if we get normal-sized people, we can compete and shoot. Say something that will make us feel positive going into this NCAA tournament.
Help us, Toddrick. Help us.
Help a brother out, Toddrick.
Well, one thing that we can control is we have more time to practice right now. We'll probably, I would guess, we'll play Thursday or Friday. I'm assuming. So we have good practice time to get better within those days, and the guys are very motivated and they believe. So that's one thing that around this year you see a lot of teams they're looking at the end. Well, we're definitely not looking at the end. We're looking for what's next, and we're ready for the moment and ready to start. This is a new season for us, so we're looking forward to that. And they call Coach March McCaslin or something like that. So we're coming out and we're ready to fire it up and get going.
Well, he's something else. Toddrick, we appreciate you doing this. Toddrick Gotcher, everybody.
We're glad you're back.
He was a Red Raider 2011 to 2016. Can't believe it's been 10 years, Toddrick.
Man,
you played.
I know, unbelievable.
It really is. But we are glad you're back. We want to get you in the studio when we can.
Come hang with us.
Absolutely. I'll definitely come by and see you guys, and I always appreciate you guys, as always.
Well, good luck to you. Let's go Red Raiders.
Yeah.
We could do
5 o'clock tomorrow?
Do it in March. Yeah, 5 o'clock.
Where are y'all going to meet tomorrow? Y'all going to meet up at the Womble?
Yes, sir. We'll be at the Womble celebrating and getting ready for our next opponent.
Well, great. We're proud of you guys.
Toddrick, great job, great year. Let's keep it going.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much, and go Red Raiders, wreck 'em.
Wreck 'em. There you go. Toddrick Gotcher, everybody, former Red Raider great, now an assistant coach.
Sports talk conversations with a good laugh mixed in. This is the Sports Talk with Thedford and Ashby podcast from Double T 97.3, presented by Cantex Roofing and Construction.
I will tell you, Mac Owen is the best in the business, and he's got the awards to prove it. He has the Owen Group, and also he's got Texas Sports Marketing. And this do a fantastic job. He'd love to see you, and they can do all kinds of advertising, social media, builds websites, and then just all the standard stuff that you used to. To go to OwenGRP.com, OwenGRP.com. And I do want to say this about West Texas State Bank. In this commercial that we just, in this break that we just played,
I love that.
You heard John Grist.
Yeah.
He's the head guy. And Chris Comer's there, Jimmy Carmichael's there. But you just heard that family-friendly bank. And you go into their location at 30th and Slide Road, and you'll feel it. I promise you. It is just outstanding people, outstanding bank. And go see them at West Texas State Bank at 30th and Slide Road. And tell them Thedford and Ashby sent you down there.
Yeah.
They'll be glad to see you.
And they'll say, who?
Yeah. No.
All right. Before we get Wes on, Wes Kitley from the National Championship Track Meet, Scott Smith said, it's a text, had a guy, a fan from San Antonio Roadrunners, ask me if our men's basketball team was trying to get a higher draft choice by losing their last 4 games, a first-round knockout in the tournament. I wanted to punch him. A higher draft choice. Well, it may come to that. And the next texter says, Shea Alexander is a fun player to see live. I saw him score 50 points in 1 game. I don't guess I've ever seen him shoot a basket, but yeah,
he's a tremendous player.
But I will, because he's plenty good. And we got Coach Kittley on the line. Big day,
hey,
Coach
morning,
Kittley.
Guys.
How are you doing?
I'm hanging in there. But I'll try to have a good day today.
You're in Arkansas, right?
I'm in Fayetteville. Yes, sir.
Some of the sorriest fans I ever played in front of were in Fayetteville, Arkansas.
Tell them when you see them.
Yeah, give them a dirty look for me.
You might have. Let me tell you what's going on is they're having a series with Mississippi State, who I think is ranked number 2 or number 3 in the country.
Yeah.
And so they are next. The indoor track and the baseball are just, 20 yards apart.
So parking's tough.
Oh, my goodness. In this place, they do like their baseball, I can tell, because the parking lots are full.
Yeah.
You'd think hosting that national championship that they'd go, all right, SEC, we need to play on the road that weekend. And but
that would have been nice.
Yeah. Anyway, that's
or at least light up you have a lighted track that you run on that's glass. I think that ought to be next. A glass lighted track.
And for the hurdles.
Yeah, after watching a little bit of that Big 12 basketball, I'll say no thank you to that.
I agree.
Without a doubt.
Well, Coach Gary and I were talking earlier about our indoor track and field team, and I think we took 6 men, 7 women to the indoor championships, and we were wondering, is there a number? And then Gary made a good point. You know, we had Odudaru, who got like 100 points all by himself. So one could be enough, but how many do you need to be able to have a legitimate shot to be national champion?
Yeah, to be honest, you don't need that many. This meet is the hardest meet by far to make than any meet we go to. Outdoor nationals is easier to make than this meet. They only take 16 people in each event. They take 24 outdoors.
Yeah.
And so and there's 5 weeks to qualify, you know, from January to now. And so there's this real short window. You got to be perfectly healthy. You got to be on your game. And then we push the kids really hard to qualify indoors, whereas you've got a little bit more time outdoors. But it's about winning. It's if you get a winner or two like Divine or you know, we had Terrence win the 60 and the 200 in 24 when we won the national championship, and Caleb Dean. We had 3 winners then. That's what you have to have to win this meet. You know, and we've got a good team, but we're young, and we've got, you know, I mean, our oldest kid here is a junior, and Malachi, and he made the finals in the 60 and the 60 hurdles today.
Can he win both of them?
Well, it'll be difficult. I mean, he finished third yesterday on the prelims yesterday, and in both, and I think he can, but he's got to be perfect. I mean, he's just got to be. They're all even, and man, you blink wrong in the 60, and it's over.
Yeah,
and
So what an exciting race, though.
Jeremy's in the triple jump today, and he's leading the country, and so I'm really hoping that those 3 guys can score us, you know, around 25 points or so. And we're ranked 8th coming in, and if we can be top 10, I'll be happy. If we can be top 5, I'll be ecstatic.
Oh, there you go.
Same in the women. We've got 3 triple jump girls, really good ones, and we've got 2 really good high jump girls and a hurdler. And so you need 25 to 30 points to get on the podium, which is top 4. And our girls are ranked 7th. You know, like I say, I'll be happy if we come in here and do what we've done. But if we can do a little bit better, well, then we got a chance to be a trophy team.
Well, what is the least amount of points that you've seen win a national championship, like 40s?
Yeah, 30s, high 30s in the past, and that just doesn't happen anymore.
Yeah.
It takes 40s will win most meets in the men, and mostly it takes around 60 in the women. It's just a little bit more quality in the men than there are in the women in the country.
Okay. All right.
Well, it's exciting, isn't it, Coach? It really is.
Oh, man.
And you're the Big 12 champion, you know, coming in there. That's really cool to have men's and women's championships.
No, I mean, we were thrilled to win the Big 12, and this is gravy. And, you know, we got a little bit of a younger team on both sides, and to come in here, and we just need to make a dent. We're a better outdoor team this year, both men and women, but I'd love for them to be, you know, both teams to be top 5 or 6 if we could, and give us a lot of momentum and for outdoors and really just to finish this indoor off.
And it's all today, right?
It's all today. We'll be done by about 6 o'clock tonight, 6:30, and we'll know where we finish.
ESPN Plus?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Timmy Tope.
Shouldn't be any delays, hopefully.
Timmy Tope jumps today.
She jumps at 145. She and Evelyn are in the high jump for women, and then BJ's in the high jump for the men. So both of them go at the same time. So they start us off.
Oh, well, yeah, that might set the stage for a top 5 if we can get something good out of those guys.
If we get them to start the meet off good, then it's going to really make a difference.
Well, we had a friend that texted in, asked Coach Kittley if he knows Tech softball second baseman Mia Williams' mother, Danica Kittley Williams, a former All-American track and field athlete at the University of Florida. Danica Kittley Williams.
I don't know her, but I know exactly who she was. Absolutely. She was a really good All-American for Florida. I remember
her her daughter's playing for the second base for the Texas Tech Red Raiders softball team.
Yes. Well, she's a good athlete then.
Well, this is going to be the last time that we're last in the Big 12 in softball. We're in last place, Coach.
Well, I don't know what happened yesterday, but we all know we're better than that. So hopefully we'll rebound today.
Well, they're playing a doubleheader today, so when we go to bed tonight, we may be back in first place.
Well, we're not actually in last place. We're 3-1, and
who did we already play?
Well, UCF. I mean, Arizona State's 1-3.
I thought we played Houston already.
We swept
That's right.
Houston.
Hell
we
yeah.
swept Houston.
No, hit them.
Yeah, and anyway, we're going. Everybody's. Gary and I were kind of kidding around. Well, I guess that's over. Can't count on them.
Nope.
I got faith in them. They'll turn this thing around today.
Oh, I do too. I think we're awesome. Coach, we think you're awesome too.
Yeah.
We know you are.
No, I just appreciate you guys and love having the opportunity to get these teams, to this national meet and to win some Big 12. I'm just really proud of this group. We just got to keep working and get it done.
Are Matinee and Fuller there?
No, they're not. Actually, they're both tied up, and but they'll be. Bob's planning on going to the outdoors, and I got a feeling Terry will be there too in Eugene.
Okay. All right. I was going to tell you to tell them hello. Gomer says hey, but if they're not there,
yeah.
All right. Big day today. Good luck to you, Coach, and we'll be pulling for a top 5 men and women.
We'll be watching, Coach.
I appreciate it.
Good luck to you.
Thank you, guys.
You betcha.
Coach Wes Kitley, Coach of the Year.
Coach of the Year.
It's like every year he's Coach of the Year. He's so good.
Of the Year. Cody, Coach of the Year.
Yeah.
Cody.
I think they just go COY, but you can put the T in there. Cody.
Year. Yeah, Cody.
Yeah, well, Cody. Hey, by the way,
Cody Kittley. It has a ring to it.
The players is being suspended right now because of the rain.
I think I'm
pouring.
sort of glad because I'm not there.
You're not there watching.
I'd like to watch some of it. I hope it goes late into the night.
Malachi Snow runs today, and he's really, really talented. But
I like that name, too.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Malachi Snow.
60-meter sprint and also the 60-meter hurdles. There's about a second, not even a full second difference in the two. Those hurdles only make a second difference for Malachi Snow.
Yeah, I tell you, Coach nailed it on that 60 hurdles and the 60 dash.
Oh, it's so quick.
It's just between first and last is just a blink. So anyway.
All right. Don't forget Red Raiders softball, 12 noon today, doubleheader. And the Texas Tech baseball team's at 2 o'clock today.
And I'm almost positive it's a single game. I think they would already let us know.
Well, Gus would know
if it was a doubleheader.
And the NCAA selection show for March Madness, 5 o'clock tomorrow for the men. And then after that, about 7 or so for the women. Will be on TV, and the Red Raiders and the Lady Raiders are going to the NCAA tournament.
And if you got ESPN Plus, and who doesn't nowadays, if you're a sports talk fan, you wouldn't be listening to this show if you weren't. I think about 1:30. Is that what he said? 1:35?
1:45. You're talking about the track.
Yeah, the track.
It starts at 1. I just read it. It starts, I read it to myself. 1:45.
Okay. All right. Jimmy, you can participate if you want. I got some trivia for David here. 91 years ago, the Yankees released a 39-year-old Babe Ruth, ending his legendary tenure with the team. Which team did Ruth join the following day? And I got this one right.
You did?
Uh-huh.
Wasn't the Red Sox, was it?
It was not.
He'd already been to the Red Sox. He came from the Red Sox to the Yankees.
Right.
I would say that he went to...
Nope.
It wasn't them?
You're going to be wrong. So go ahead and guess. Save us some time. Jimmy, you got a guess?
He went to the Miami Dolphins.
Okay. That's as good a guess as...
I ain't got one.
All right. I'll give you a hint.
Oh, we won't know. Atlanta Braves.
I'm going to give you credit.
Milwaukee Braves is where he went.
I'm going to give you one more guess.
It wasn't the Milwaukee Braves.
No.
It wasn't the Atlanta Braves.
No, but it was the Braves.
It was the Braves. Boston Braves.
The Boston Braves. He went to the Boston Braves the next day.
First guess. I got it.
Okay, here's some more trivia for you playing at home. Pirates prospect Connor Griffin, 19 years old, is hoping to become the first teenager to make an MLB debut on opening day since 1989. Which teenager debuted opening day 1989?
David Clyde.
That would have been in 73.
Yeah, 73.
Or 73, I think, yeah.
Bobby Witt Jr.
I'll give you a hint. This guy hit 630 home runs and ranked 7th all time.
Whoa.
Yeah. I'll give you
Barry Bonds.
I'll give you another hint. Junior.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Him. Okay, you got it right. Ken Griffey Jr.
Yeah.
That's right. So, anyway. All right. I got a pretty neat story here I'll read if we're going to kill time later. Oh, when Kansas Jayhawks won on Big Monday, they'd won 61 consecutive home games played on Mondays in 25 years. Never been beat on Big Monday. 61 straight Monday wins.
You don't want to schedule them. We ain't playing y'all on Monday.
Don't play Kansas on Monday at their place.
No, we can't come that day. I'm sorry. Kansas, it's one of those deals that the history of Kansas and Kentucky, Gary, is just not the same as it used to be. They were just, and North Carolina's kind of in that same boat.
David, everybody's paying players now.
I know it.
Back then, there's just a handful or two.
UCLA.
That were paying them, big hands.
Yeah.
Big handfuls, not little handfuls, not, like boots or something like that. So anyway. But yeah, that's the deal.
I watch the Fab Five. I watch it every time it comes on, this 30 for 30 about the Fab Five at Michigan. And they were really right. They marketed the Fab Five and made millions of dollars. And Jalen Rose goes, we can't buy a hamburger.
Yeah. We can't go home for Christmas.
That's the truth.
Yeah. No, players deserve and need money.
Need to be compensated.
It's just got to.
It's out of hand.
The pros have salary caps. We just need to have a salary cap because they deserve to have something because they are.
And they need contracts. We're going to pay you this, but you're going to stay 3 years with us.
Or you're going to give us $1 million.
You're going to give it
back
to us.
Like our quarterback.
Yeah.
Like our quarterback. All
I
right.
hear he's looking really good. You know who I also hear is looking really good? Micah Hudson. In fact, Sorsby says this guy is good.
Well, he always has been.
He's talented.
So now he's good and mature.
Yeah.
Or more mature. How's that?
Micah Hudson.
I don't know that he's actually mature, but he's more mature.
Came to Texas Tech.
Yeah. So we're looking forward to that. And we're looking forward to the remainder of this show.
We have no more guests.
Is that good or bad? We'll find out right after this.
You've been listening to the Sports Talk with Thedford and Ashby podcast from Double T 97.3. Catch the show live Saturday mornings from 9 to noon on Double T 97.3 FM or on the Double T 97.3 mobile app.